Greetings, everybody. It's Sarah Griffith. I wanted to do an unboxing for you so that you could see what comes with our newest program, Barre Blend. Mine recently shipped, and so I wanted to kind of go through some of the materials with you so that you could see what it is that will be coming in your order if you order shortly. Or if you're just thinking about it, I wanted you to see what are some of the extra resources. So most of you guys know this, but Beachbody has really transitioned from being the DVD kind of platform to basically all digital now. When I started as a coach 5 years ago, I used to have to buy each workout individually, and the cost of that was actually the cost of what BOD is for an entire year now. So from a saving standpoint, they've really transitioned. And so what that means though is that in the past you used to have the option to buy the DVDs, or you could they were starting to phase it so that you could stream it. What is now happening, you've probably seen for the last year, there are not DVDs that are released. So for those of you who are wondering that question of can you get this program on a DVD, the answer is no. All the programs are now streamed through the Beachbody On Demand library, which you can have access to. Excuse me, I have a cold. You will have access to it in your Beachbody On Demand app. So if you have the app, you can see all your workouts from your phone, your iPad, any type of tablet. If you have a Fire Stick, you can load it there. If you have Apple TV or Roku, these are all places where you can access it. Some of you do not have any of those things, and so a browser is absolutely fine. You can get on your computer, pull it up, and you can stream your workouts from there. In the event that you live in an area where Wi-Fi is not so hot, you can download workouts to your device. So you can go when you have Wi-Fi, maybe it's at the local Panera or wherever, you can download your workouts to your device, and then you can stream them from home without having to have the Wi-Fi. So anyway, so as far as what's coming in my box, there's not DVDs anymore. If you decide to get a challenge pack, so for those of you who are new, or if you're getting a completion pack, meaning that you already have BOD, but you wanted to get some extra things, you may find that your box includes things like Shakeology or Performance Line. So some of you may be getting Recover or Energize, just depending on what your needs are and what your stock already looks like. So that may be in your box. I already have those things, and so what I did is I just got the resources. So I did the unlock and I got the materials. So the things that I'm going to show you are things that you will also see in your box. So let's start with this. So this is the Getting Started Guide for Barre Blend. It's just a little pamphlet that comes in here and talks to you about the different phases of Barre Blend. It talks to you about the equipment that you need, and it just basically breaks down the program. So over here on this side is an example of how to do your measurements. So that's something that we'll do in the challenge group right before we kick off, but this will be where you track it and keep that so that you have it and you can see what changes you've made along the way. This is your schedule. So this shows you which workouts you're going to do on each day. And then there's also bonus workouts that comes with it if you feel like those 30 minutes aren't enough for you. Some of you have certain areas where you really want to target. There's enhancement exercises. So there's core enhancement, cardio, upper, lower, and then booty. These are all 10-minute options that you can do in addition to your workout each day. So that they talk about that in here. In here, it also talks about what other resources come with it. So I'm going to show you the affirmation cards and then also the nutrition book. So I'll show you those things in just a minute here. On the back, there is just like a quick 4-step guide to getting started. So it tells you what to do. And then this is what you're going to hang up in your workout space. So for those of you who are very into lists and crossing things off, this is totally going to be your jam. I love having the calendar. It's motivating for me to see how many I have left, where I am, and just to stay on track too. I know if I don't have this, I'm always like, what did I do last? I can't remember. So anyways, this breaks it down. It shows you what workouts you're doing on each day. One cool thing about Barre Blend is that it's actually going to give you the weekends off. So if you look at Saturday and Sunday, the whole way through the program, you're going to see that those are rest and replenish days. You can certainly use those days to do the enhancement workouts. Maybe you're someone who you don't want to take time off. So you could do that in addition. So anyways, this is your calendar. It's going to get hung up. The program is an 8-week program for those of you who weren't aware. So it's broken down into 4 phases, but this is what your calendar looks like. The next thing that we have that's really cool, it's unique to Barre Blend. I've never seen this with any of our other workout programs, but they're called I Am, and they're affirmation cards. So it's a deck of daily motivation cards that you're going to use while you do the program. And they're beautiful, they're nice, they're on really thick cardstock. And each day it just says a different I am phrase. So for example, this one says, I am adaptable. I accept changes and can adjust to any situation. Pull from here. I am graceful. Strength is the root of my elegance. So lots and lots of these. This one says I am grounded. I am intentional. There's just lots of them. And these will be what you look at before. I'm going to use it before I start my workout. And then I'm just going to focus on that word and that feeling while I do the workout each day. So these cards, again, are something that comes with your program. That's why some of you who are like, I just want to unlock it digitally. If you do that, you're missing out on having this beautiful stack of cards. So I would really recommend that. So that'll come in your box if you're getting the challenge pack, completion pack, or if you're doing the unlock with the materials. Last but not least, this is coming in your program as well, and this is the ultimate guide to Beachbody nutrition. This is probably the best guide I've seen with that, like compared to all of our programs. So there are so many recipes in here. This talks about some of our different product offerings like the collagen, daily sunshine, ultimate portion fix. So basically they just share some examples of what there is for you to choose from. And then it talks to you about your calorie recommendations based off your goals: losing weight, maintaining weight, building mass. And then they give you some suggestions based off of your exercise intensity levels. Look how many recipes are in here. I'll flip through this very quickly. There are tons of choices. So I really love that. So this is your nutrition guide. This is something that you're going to want to read before we get started with the group so that you can decide where are you as far as the nutrition goes. You know, what bracket are you going to fall in? How many calories are you going to be eating? Are you following 2B mindset or ultimate portion fix? What's your game plan? And then you can start to get ideas on new recipes. So that's really exciting. Again, that's something that's going to come with your stuff. Now, I added this on. This is optional, but when I did the bar workout, so I actually got to do the bar workout with the trainer in Arizona this past fall. So she did a exclusive workout for those of us who were at leadership, and I got to do it with her. It was right up front, and it was amazing. And one of the things that she talked about was how bar, so I don't know that you guys know this, but I'm a newbie to bar. I really am not experienced with bar. I went to a pure bar class just one time. I thought it was awesome, but I always am an at-home workout kind of girl. So anyways, when I was there, she talked about how a lot of people will do bar either barefooted or they'll use the bar socks. And so I want to get the best experience with bar, so I'm going to do what she says. And so I got the socks. So Beachbody has these socks. If you get more than one pair, I do think that they give you a discount. I noticed that because I got a couple pairs. But I added these onto my order because I wanted to be able to wear the bar socks while I'm doing it. As far as other resources that you might want, so I already have them because I did 80-day obsession, but if you've never done 80-day obsession, you may not have them. So I am going to use the bands. So there are resistance bands that will go over my legs. I will use those for some of the moves. So for those of you who are like building your order, that might be an option if you know that you're pretty high up there when it comes to your fitness level and you want to really take it up a notch. You may want to add the loops. So that's something. And then as far as weights go, she's made this very clear. You do not need heavy weights. You need light, like 1 pound. 5 is the max. Like 5 is crazy hard. I wouldn't start with 5. So anyways, you need a light set of weights. And then as far as having a bar goes, a lot of you are like, I don't have a bar. That's okay. You could actually make one out of PCP pipe. There's a lot of tutorials floating around right now. You could buy one off Amazon if you wanted. You're looking at about a $70 to $100 investment if you do that. that. Or the program just recommends, you can use a countertop, you can use a chair, you can use something. I think it has to be, I saw it somewhere, I think it has to be 36 inches in regards to height. But anyways, all of that information is included, and these are all just optional things. You don't have to have any of that. But anyways, so that's what's going to come for those of you who are anxiously awaiting your package. That's what you're going to see in your package. I'm so excited and eager to work with you. Most of you know this, but the group is kicking off on January 6th. We will be using the My Challenge Tracker app, and it'll take us into March. So I'm excited to watch your transformations unfold. Some of you are really about to take your fitness level and just your body to the next level, and I can't wait to help you do it. Thank you guys so much for allowing me the chance to be your coach and to be a part of your journey. I'm proud of you, and I'm rooting for you.